Alright, hello. So this is part two. I actually was hoping that I'd fit it all in one, but I didn't because I talk too much. So, part two of my little thing. Sorry that it's so long, but I'm a talker. Anyway, so my wrist tattoos, yeah, they are like the most important ones to me. They mean a lot to me. Um, that's the thing. I'm the kind of person that I don't think every tattoo has to have like this really deep meaning. But as long as you really like it and you feel you can live with it for the rest of your life, do what you want to do. The one on my back, even though, I mean, it doesn't have like a deep meaning to me, I don't regret it. The only thing is when I start doing my back piece, that's going to kind of throw it off. So I don't wish that I didn't get it. I just wish I would have thought about the placement more, because that's my thing. I haven't really thought about the placement of any of my tattoos. I was just like, I want that there, and I knew what I wanted, and I thought about what I wanted for quite a time, but I didn't think about where and how the placement would affect my tattoo journey later on. So that's the only thing I probably would have thought about it, getting it somewhere else. But other than that, I really like it. I love all my tattoos, and I can't wait to get more. One that I plan on getting is for my mom. I mean, she hasn't died or anything. My mom is alive and kicking, and she is so ornery and stubborn. She'll probably always be here. So, what I want to get is this. It's in her handwriting. I don't know if you can see it. Her handwriting is actually really awesome, but she never writes in cursive, like even on her driver's license, and her legitimate signature is not cursive. But I'll get to that in a minute. But it says, the daughter I always wanted, the sister I never had, my best friend. That's what my mom said to me for years, was I was the daughter that she always wanted. The sister that she never got, but, that I'm here now and her best friend. And I always loved that, and it was always so sweet. Always made me so happy as a child, that I had to write that down, and eventually I'm going to get it tattooed on me, and I will have it forever, and, even when she's no longer with us, that's her handwriting. That's her. So that's, reason why she wrote it in cursive was my stepdad, who I've touched on. He got a tattoo for my mom, and it's, sorry, on his forearm right here. And it's in her handwriting, and it has her name, and then it says, like, the love of my life. And it was in her handwriting, and he wanted it in cursive, not her, like, block lettering, which is awesome. But, so she wrote that in cursive for me as well, and eventually I'm going to get it tattooed on me. So, another tattoo, I'm going to try to look it up on my camera, a picture of my cat, who has passed away. And in some of my videos, you may see this right here. This has my cat's ashes in it. And her name is Ash, ironically. So, this has ashes in it. She's only been gone for about like 6-7 months. And I miss her dearly. She was like the first animal that was like completely mine. Excuse me, I'm just going to be looking at this, try to find that picture. So, she was like the only, well, not the only, but the first animal that was really mine. My mom worked at the animal shelter here, and I was like, I want a cat, Mom. And she's like, well, you need to work and prove that you can take care of a cat. Here's one picture. I'll show you another one of her. It's kind of hard to see. She is a Persian, like a blue Persian is what they call her. But she was like a gray color. Oh, she was gorgeous. Oh, gorgeous. A lot of people said she was ugly, but she was beautiful. Let me find another one. Maybe it'll be better. But yeah, that was my cat. I want to get her portrait on my, like, outer thigh. And I have, like, a cameo, kind of like a frame around it and stuff. And have it, like, really realistic. I want realistic. Well, I can't find another one right now, because I have a bunch of pictures on this. But that was my cat. Her full name was Elizabeth Ash Treasure. I loved her. I had her for about, like, 7, 8 years, and that's not that long of lifespan for a cat. What happened was she got like suddenly sick, and when she got sick, it was like the first day of spring break, and literally every single vet in my town was gone. They were all gone. The closest one, which was 2 hours away in Indianapolis, they said that they could probably take her. They didn't take new patients at the time. But I'm like, it's an emergency. Like, my cat, you could tell, like, she is dying. There's something wrong with her. I don't know what. But, I mean, I called for hours and hours upon hours to try and find someone to help my cat, and no one was freaking at their office because they were all enjoying spring break. So, the only thing I could do was just sit with my cat and be with her. Sad. I mean, I couldn't do anything. So that's what happened with my cat. So I plan on getting her portrait on me. As far as, like, this, I told you I'm going to get this color put in, and then flowers, probably like a tiger lily flower kind of thing, and then maybe like some cherry blossoms, like with water kind of behind here, like on lily pads maybe. Just like really bright flowers just on there. Kicked my desk with my knee. My bad. Sorry. And then this one, I'm gonna probably get more clouds added down here. But I know I want a Nightmare Before Christmas tattoo, and I know that a lot of people have them, and it's like Jack and Sally on the hill, kind of thing. But I'm not going to do that. I think I'm going to have like an entire back piece, and I'm going to have, Lock, Jock, Barrel, the Mayor, Oogie Boogie, Zero, the Professor, Inventor, I spaced on his name, like the townspeople, Santa, of course Jack and Sally and Zero, but not on the hill. I'm going to have like a huge scene, and like going through it, when they're in Halloween Town, and he goes to Christmas Town, and that kind of stuff. And I mean, it's going to be too legit to quit is what my back's going to look like when it's done. But I also want to touch on Jack and Sally on this arm, so probably like right here and here, I'm going to have like a locket, like kind of like this, that opens up and has their picture in it. And it's going to be like 2 cameo pictures of Jack and Sally. That's what I want there. So I mean, it's Jack and Sally, but it's kind of a little bit different, not just the moon and the hill, and then there they are. It's a little different. And then my back piece will be awesome and original, as original as you can get for it being from a movie. But yeah, and so I'm gonna get that, and then I plan on getting a Hello Kitty tattoo. There's just so many that I plan on getting. Hopefully I'm going to start my legs soon, because I have no tattoos on my legs, and my arms and like upper body, I have a lot on compared to my legs, so, hopefully get that all started soon. So yeah, there's that. I don't know what else to like say. I have a bunch of ideas inside of my head, and I have them written down, like things that I want and wear and everything. But really, I'm just gonna have to sit down with my tattooer and have them like help me draw it out, get like some sort of visual idea of what it'll look like, and then figure out which like piece to start on next, and yada yada yada. Probably my peacock, just for the reason of it is just an outline and it needs some color, so at least put some color in that, and then maybe switch arms and go back and forth. I don't know. But this arm has already had 2 sessions, and I love this, actually. I love the color and stuff, and this one's going to be awesome when I get colored it too, so yeah. So, I'm like at 10 minutes almost on this one too, so I'm sorry, this is like 20 minutes of me yakking about my tattoos, and ones that I hope to get, so I'm sorry. Just at least watch the first one, because that's where it has most of the, like, information that, I thought you guys would like about why I got my tattoos. So, again, if you have any questions, just let me know. Feel free to ask anything. I really don't care what you ask. So, yeah, hope you enjoy. Let me know what you think. Bye.